TV. All right, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn the post notification bell on. So each time I upload a video like this, you get it right there on your phone. Okay, so today's topic, as you already see, we're going to be talking about lack of communications, right? And as we move forward from here, okay, as a race, that's one of the main things that's stopping us from reaching further, from achieving more than we supposed to be achieving, is because we lack of communication. Okay, and when we have communication with each other, okay, as a race, as you could see, it always be beneficial for all of us. Okay, why we have lack of communication as a black race? We have lack of communication because first thing, we allow language to be a barrier between us. We allow nationality to be a barrier between us. Okay, we allow our skin color to be a barrier between us. We allow trust issues. We have a lots of trust issues with each other. Okay, so these are most of the things that cause lack of communication, especially trust each other. All right, so as we could clearly see, most other race of European descent, they don't allow these things that I just mentioned to be a part of, of their movements. Okay, they don't allow these things to bring lack of communication in whatever they're trying to accomplish or whatever they're trying to do. We is the only race that allow these things to be a part of it. Everything we are doing, first, we make all these things be a blockage of a lack of communication for us. Okay, we're looking at nationality. Okay, he's not Jamaican, or he's not Haitian, or he's not American, or he black Latino, he not black. We make everything be a problem to us. Okay, we are the only race that allow these little issues to get between us. All right, and everything that we think we can't accomplish, we can accomplish it. It's just because we lack of communication. Okay, and with all these things, we can't trust each other. That is one of the main problems that we have as a race. Okay, we don't like to communicate. Black people from all over this place, we make nationality separated us. We make language separated us. We are totally blind from the big picture. We only can see what's in front of us, and that is where we have problems. We only can see that this car is a white car, this car is a black car. We cannot see further than that. We have no intellectual vision to see away from that. So this is what you talk about lack of communication. Okay, we have no vision to see that. Don't let this get between us, because these Europeans, the white Americans, the white Frenchman, the white German, the white Englishman, all these race, they don't allow language to get between them when they're doing business or when they're coming together to take over whatever they're trying to accomplish. None of these people speak the same language, but guess what? They have one main language that they communicate in, and it worked for them. Okay, don't think all these people, they unite and they get together and they speak the same common language. No, they speak different language, but they have one language that they communicate with, because they all have the same goal. All right, they have the same mindset, the same goal. Okay, they want to rule, they want to take over, they have destruction, okay, in their thoughts, and they all have the same mindset of what they're trying to do, and they're not going to let anyone come in their way. They need power, absolutely power, nothing but power. and they're not gonna let each other get in their way. So they communicate. They don't lack of communication like us, and they don't allow nationality or language to get between them like how we allow these things to get between us. So we lack of communication in every different. Take a look at this. Back then, we was never like that. Okay, we was raised in a village where everyone is our mom, everyone is our dad, everyone is our uncle, everyone is our auntie. Your mom or your dad not usually be the one who discipline you. It's someone from that village, someone from that community who see you doing something wrong, and you have to respect that discipline that you get. We lose focus of this important stuff. Okay, now we're in a time that if someone see your children doing something wrong and they try to discipline them, that person probably loses life. Okay, so this is not your kid, you don't hit him. This is my kid, let me speak to him. This is the mindset that we adapt from these European, and now it is using against us as a weapon. When we see our black brother, we could always say hello, we could talk, and we could one love, respect. No, every time we're looking at each other, we're sizing up each other. Every time we're looking at each other, we're looking who taller, we're looking who have the better dreads, we're looking, we always sizing up each other, who have more muscle, who look more lean. We are sizing up each other. And if you don't mind, we started a fight just by you looking at me, I'm looking at you. They set us up against each other and we cannot see it. They're having us saying, I am Crips, you are Bloods. We're killing each other for no reason. They having us say, you come from that side, from the east side, we are from the west side. We don't like you. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Who put us in this condition? Who conditioned our mind to be thinking like this? Why can't we look at the real problem? Only thing we can see as black people is the trouble. Oh, but he killed my son, or he killed my dog, or he killed my friend. We only can see the trouble. We can never see the problem and trying to fix the problem. We never look for the problem. Okay? We never look for the problem in any situation. We always look at the trouble. And the trouble is the action. Only thing we could see, well, yeah, he killed my uncle, I'm going to kill it. We cannot see what is the problem. Because there have to be a problem first before it reaches to that trouble that we see every day. Who started this problem? Where is this problem coming from? Who set us up against each other? We have to find the problem, black people. If we cannot find the problem, we cannot find no solution. Until we find the problem, while we're looking at each other and sizing up each other for no reason, while we cannot look at each other, why a black woman, you know, why we cannot drop a black woman at the bus stop or pick her up from the bus stop, drop her home without trying to force ourselves on her or trying to have her doing things she don't want to do. If it's raining, right, if it's raining, we can't even stop and pick up a brother anymore because I see him waiting up in the rain. We're going to start thinking maybe he gay, or we have all kind of things in our mind. We never used to be like that, right? You seen a woman walking down the street, it started to raining, you stop to pick her up, she don't even want to get in your car because she can't trust you. You might bring her and do something, rape her, kill her. When did we get there? Where do we get this kind of mindset? How comes we have this lack of communication? Like, when does it happen? Okay, we never used to be like this. How comes you see an 11 years old, 12 years old little girl and you pull up on her, grab her and throw her in your trunk, go rape her and kill her? We have lack of communication, black people. And until we could fix, the problem, we have to find solution for the problem, or else we're going to keep seeing all these troubles. George Floyd getting killed. These are the troubles that we see. We always see police brutality against black women, black men. These are the troubles that is coming, and that's all we are focusing on, and that's the wrong thing to focus on. We have to focus our attention to the problem. What causes this problem? Are we the one who is lack of communication with each other, why this problem can't fix, why we can't find any solution with these things? We have to find a solution, and lack of communication with each other is one of them. These cell phone that they gave us, these are one of the things that I could tell you as an example that is causing lack of communication, because I've seen it a lot of time. If for example, we are in a government building waiting, right? 6, 7 of us in the waiting room waiting, no one is speaking to each other. Everyone is on their cell phone. And the only time we speaking with each other is when we showing something on the cell phone. You're like, yo, look at this, man, look what happened. Like, lack of communication. The simple things that we think is elevating our life, these are the trap that they put us in, so we could have no communication at all with each other. Okay? If you have 7 black people sitting in a waiting room, we could be speaking to each other. We could be motivating each other. We could be communicating with each other in a positive way. We are 7 of us is on our cell phone, right? And even if you see 7 people in that room and they started speaking, is maybe we trying to look at each other as a chicken. We trying to eat each other, like her ass is big, like, oh, he probably got like this is what we do, right? When we see when we see each other, either you're a man or you're a woman, it's like we're looking at each other as food, right? Like, oh, her ass is big, oh, he is tall, oh, he handsome. I'm speaking on both sides. This is how we're looking at each other. All right, we cannot speak to each other on a material level, on a communicating level, to start business, to start exchange, to start anything. We don't speak to each other. We are on our cell phone, or even if we do speak into each other, is because we see each other as meat, as something that we could eat. Like, when our mindset reaches to that level, okay? If you see a pretty woman on the street, you cannot speak to her because she's thinking you walking, you don't have a car. You're not supposed to speak to me. Like, this is how black woman mindset is. And there's a guy pull up in a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, and she get right in his car without even knowing him, right? So we reach at a level that we let European mindset take over our whole community, take over our whole life, and now European people decide what level we on depends on how much money you have in the bank. The amount of respect you get depends on the amount of money you have, the amount of wealth you have. Okay? So you will see a mature or an old person who have so much knowledge, who have so much wisdom to share, but because that person riding a bike or a bicycle or walking, they get no respect from the kids that's growing up. So we lost all that knowledge, all that communication. We lost all that wisdom that he have, because he broke. He don't have any money. He can't speak to us. So this lack of communication that we have affecting us, it is damaging us. It is killing our whole race. Okay. Stop letting nationality get between us. Stop let different language that we speak get between us. Stop letting the color of your skin get between us. Okay? Stop making what you have get between us. Because you drive a nice car, he don't drive a nice car, he cannot speak to us. Stop letting these things get between us. These things cause lack of communication, and this is why we are lagging behind. This is why we are suffering. This is why we are the only race that can get together and get something done accurate and get it done at the right pace. Every time there is a legend among us, we push him out there and we highlight him, and we let these enemies know that he is the one he's the brilliant one. So guess what? These enemies, they just come and they killed him, they arrest him and just give him an injection, or they shoot him, or they killed him, and that's it. We see it happen plenty of time. Marcus Garvey, name them. Martin Luther King, name them. Malcolm X, Bob Marley. You could name all these people that came before us and trying to lead us in the right way. And because we push them, Dr. Sebi, all these people, they're here to help us. But guess what we do? We push them in the front. Okay? And we let the enemies kill them and just wreck everything that we have going on. And we always do it, and we see it happen over and over. I always use this example. When the Chinese have someone who is great, who they see could elevate them to the next level, nobody knows specifically who he is. You know why? Because they will say the Chinese people did this. They will say the French people did this. Okay, they will say the Germans did this. But when it comes to black people, they're going to specifically say Dr. Sebi did this, Bob Marley did this, Malcolm X did this, Martin Luther King did this, Marcus Garvey did this. So you become a target for the enemy. As we have lack of communication. Why don't we just say the black race did this? If we go about it like that, now they don't know who exactly is the brain, who have the brain power. But when we push our legends out there like that, they're easy to get killed. But because we have lack of communication, we cannot find out this is what exactly is taking place with us. Okay? So I gave you something to think about. Like this video, okay, drop a comment in the comment section. Alright, this is Shavon Ras TV. Every Sunday we go live on this channel and we talk about various topics. Alright, so every day I drop a video. If you don't see one today, you will see one the next day. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Okay, leave a comment and I'll get back to you, and I'll see you in the next video.